Yeah, let's go. It's finally time. We got Dabura versus Mahoraga up in this bitch, bro. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen is back. We back, bro. We back and we stronger than ever, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen up in this shit, bro. I'm a Kaisen all over the floor. My Jujutsu is Kaisen in it.
Dabura vs Mahoraga is utterly insane, with a battle that's destroying Tokyo, and Maru vs Tsurugi has begun with us learning Maru's curse technique, chaos and harmony that connects to heaven and earth, as well as finding out that Yuka is in a suspended state of death, and Mahoraga figuring out how to fight against Dabura's light, and also Dabura figuring out Mahoraga's own technique of adaptation. It is an utterly wild chapter. Let's just get right into this. Be sure to leave a like, it helps out so much, thank you very much. And of course, be sure to subscribe for a ton of consistent and quality JJK content just like this. I am posting JJK Modulo content relentlessly and non-stop, so trust me, if you love JJK Modulo, you are not gonna
got you, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen is so peak.
So we have it explained that Yuka right now is in a suspended state of death, so if Mahoraga dies, Yuka is also going to die, because what's keeping her alive from her cancer right now is Mahoraga. And Dabura in the beginning is confused with what's going on with Mahoraga and how he can just keep healing and adapt. It is a wild chapter because we see Dabura, yes, he's standing on the light right then and there, and Mahoraga instantly—
This nigga standing on light now, bro? I'm so hyped for the freaking powers, bro. Let's go. Clap it up for Dabura, bro. He low-key finna be stronger than Sukuna and Gojo combined at this point, bro. What's Mahoraga really gonna do against him?
He heals and bites the light, as we discussed in the previous video, and he just goes to slam him down like the Hulk. Mahoraga just throws his hands down, kicks him, and sends him across the entire Tokyo landscape. And in a beautiful page after that, Dabura begins to fire off his light technique as if it were a ki blast, like an actual Dragon Ball Z character. One of the most awesome pages of Jujutsu
Kaisen getting Dragon Ball comparisons.
Phenomenal page with how he actually utilizes it in his light. And then the next page we see from that light ki blast a massive, and I truly mean massive, beam of light destroying skyscrapers and buildings, just destroys everything. Like, you can see it right now. This is no joke. Quite a devastating attack of a high level of AoE, and Mahoraga has half his body destroyed, but once again he adapts. So right now Mahoraga has 2 adaptation cycles for Dabura, which we're going to see is very important for what's going to happen next. Mahoraga lifts a building, crushes it in front of Dabura, and then they stand in front of each other.
And he crushed the building in front of the hose, bro. Look, he got all the hose. Yeah! All the hose for Gojo!
See, Dabura is beginning to find out the connection of Mahoraga's adaptation and healing and the spins of his wheel. He's figuring out as the fight is going on, because remember, for Mahoraga, this is just a casual fight, but for Dabura, this is something very unusual, and he doesn't know what's going on, so he's figuring this all out as we go. This isn't like with Gojo, where he knew everything about this from the beginning and knew he needed to one-shot him from the start.
This nigga talking for real. This nigga talking.
Grab the wheel, if I'm not mistaken, and this is the confusing part, because we see that sound is made of the wheel turning. I don't know if that's the wheel turning or if that's Dabura grabbing the wheel. It's one of the two. We'll find out when we have better translations later. And in an insane page with his feet, I did not expect this, Dabura activates his technique and
we got feet pics of Dabura? Hey, yo!
Completely eviscerates Mahoraga completely. Like, just atomizes him, and we see a light show destroying all of Tokyo.
Nah. I knew this shit was gonna happen, though. Hey, I said it. I predicted this shit, nigga. I knew it, though. Because here's the thing. Sukuna one-shot Mahoraga. And if Dabura is supposed to be even stronger than Sukuna, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Dabura's late a new villain. He's got to be stronger than Sukuna. With all this hype? Where everybody hyping this nigga up, blazing the shit out of him? Come on. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Like, you can see it's ripping apart skyscrapers and skyscrapers, yet Mahoraga is fine, and
skyscrapers
pretty much figures out Mahoraga's technique after that. And you can see Mahoraga just smiling as he looks down on Dabura, as he has adapted
he's smiling down on the
I don't know if he's done a full complete cycle, because it seems like it's been 3 in total spins, or if there needs to be more, but at the very least he has adapted quite a lot, and he's able to now survive these attacks. And he is just going to keep adapting until either he beats beats Dabura or Dabura beats him. And then for the second part of the chapter, we have, just like I predicted, Maru versus Tsurugi. And it's a very cool fight.
Okay.
Like, we see Maru isn't using his technique, like not really. He's holding back very heavily, as we'll find out later. And as the fight begins, Maru says, wait, this is just like Yuka told me. Tsurugi has a heavenly restriction, so he doesn't have any cursed energy, but instead he has a lot of physical strength. Like it's a restriction.
So he basically like a copycat version of Toji and Maki.
Told about from Yuka before, apparently. And as the fight goes on, it's a pretty cool fight. Like as you can see in this page, he really moves fast. Like he almost blitzes him, and even Maru's shocked. He goes to his side and he tries to do strategies. Like as Maru is saying, he tries to do a lot of strategic attacks. Like he throws the flames at one side just to push him out, and then he goes to another side and he's very heavily pressuring Maru. And we see Maru go to the floor, and Tsurugi begins his dialogue. Now I don't have the full details of this dialogue, but I do have the details for the end of this dialogue, which I think is going to be important. But Tsurugi is saying things here, but in the next page, Tsurugi says something very wrong. He makes a big mistake. He says, "What do you say? Are you a warrior?" Or something along those lines. Something like, "Are you really a warrior? Like, is a warrior going to fight like this?" Questioning.
Why does that matter?
And that completely messed everything up, because he uses a simple domain, spots, as he says this, and in Maru's own mind, we can see some dialogue where he's thinking, "I almost lost my brother," meaning Cross is alive. Cross is not dead yet. However, he doesn't want to lose his friends too. So as we can see, Maru is conflicted. That's the reason why he hasn't been using his technique against Tsurugi, and he's been holding back this whole time, like because he doesn't want to lose his friends.
Oh shit, bro! I remember this girl from that anime. This is like Shikimori, not a cutie,
against Tsurugi,
or some shit.
He's been holding back this whole time, like because he doesn't want to lose his friends. He still considers Tsurugi and Yuka his friends, and Tsurugi did tell Maru that Yuka is the one who's fighting Dabura and Kanso and all that stuff. So that's what's made him so conflicted, and that's the reason why Tsurugi, who's only semi-grade 1, maybe grade 1 if you really want to stretch it, but probably not, was pushing around because Maru wasn't fighting. He really was holding back because they were his friends. But something really strange happens. Maru's third eye begins to speak, and his third eye says, got 3 eyes? Almost like questioning, are you questioning if I'm a warrior? Like, is that an insult? Again, these are very rough translations.
Clearly he ain't a warrior, he an alien. He's a freaking alien.
Very rough translation, so be ready for the stream that I'm going to be doing after this video. What the fuck are we talking about? The video I will have out tomorrow with the full translations, but just for now,
put that video out. Yeah, put that video out, nigga. Put that shit out. I gotta know what's going on.
And the eye says along the lines of like, are you insulting me? Are you not a warrior? Like that kind of thing, and that triggered Maru completely, and Maru just sort of loses it.
What the? Why are you getting triggered if somebody asks if he's a warrior, bro? Who cares about that stupid shit? All we need to know is, can you defeat Dabura? Can you protect humanity? Can you save us all? That's all that should matter. What the fuck? What are we talking about? What? Like dead ass though. What? Are you a warrior? Who gives a fuck? Shut the hell up. That don't matter. All that matters is saving humanity, is making sure we stay alive, bro. Those stupid warrior shit, the ego, the pride. Who gives a fuck? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
And I'm assuming now that the third eye has taken control, just like it did when Maru was fighting that and then Tsurugi says something along the lines of heaven and earth, which is very cool, a parallel to Gojo and Sukuna. And then we have the narrator saying at the end of the chapter, Maru's technique, and Cross's technique as well, chaos and harmony. So yes, all of the theories were true. Some people thought his technique was chaos, some people thought it was harmony. I remember in a stream from a while ago, somebody actually said, I cannot remember who this was, but someone said it was both chaos and harmony. So whoever that was, shout out you actually got it right. So of course,
chaos and harmony.
Half right. I was leaning more on the harmony side, but I guess the chaos makes sense considering how he used it against the grade 1 cursed spirit. But yes, what an insane chaos and harmony. And it does seem like,
bro, why you keep flashing the screen with so many pretty anime girls, bro? Damn.
Tsurugi needing to awaken, because Tsurugi is not going to stand a chance against a Maru who's actually trying and actually serious. And I think just as this foreshadowed in very chapter 1, like in the very first chapter, it was foreshadowed that Tsurugi is going to awaken like Maki would. As Maki directly said, you will get stronger and as strong as me through loss.
Wait, oh shit, we gonna have a second transformation? We gonna have So we're gonna basically have another Maki transformation where this nigga gets super strong, he gains super physical abilities, and he becomes like Toji and shit.
The only chance that we have against Maru and to just not die is for him to awaken and become like Toji and Maki, which is gonna be absolutely crazy. And as for Dabura versus Mahoraga, what an amazing showcase. I mean, this is just straight peak JJK, like actual peak JJK.
Let's go, bro.
It really reminds me of Sukuna versus...
Hey, Gege Akutami, I forgive you, bro. This shit is peak. This shit looking fire, bro. And Dabura is a hype as hell villain, bro. He looks so cool. I reacted to some shit the other day. Apparently, he got like this light and void technique. That shit looks super cool. Let's go.
And Shibuya, and just seeing the choreography, the city getting...
And bro, if Dabura somehow was more powerful than Sukuna, real shit, if he's like hella more powerful than Sukuna, this shit gonna go crazy. It's gonna go hard, nigga.
Fighting style, it's animalistic in a strange sense, but very refined and martial arts style. Like, it's a combination of everything. It's very impressive, and especially how destructive his technique is. I mean, clearly this guy, again, I don't need to keep saying this, he's Sukuna and Gojo's level. It's just ridiculously insane, and it really parallels so well with moments we got in this chapter of how Mahoraga sent Dabura flying. Just
I wish Gojo and Sukuna could team up and fight this nigga, bro. I really just wonder what would happen, bro. Like, how would that shit play out?
Same way he did with Sukuna and Dabura. Honestly, he was unfazed. Like, he took no damage this chapter. He was completely fine, and he was just simply toying with him. Like, even every time Mahoraga hit Dabura, almost nothing happened. Like, even then it was just one kick, and Dabura was completely unfazed from it, and Dabura was destroying Mahoraga repeatedly, though we'll see how that goes, because Mahoraga has adapted more. That's all for the video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure...
Bro, this shit was peak, bro. Let's go. Nah, real shit. Nah, you earned a like, you earned a sub, you earned everything, bro. Real shit, bro. And this shit got me hella hyped for Jujutsu Kaisen again, bro. Modulo need to get an anime or some shit. Hey, hope y'all enjoyed the video too. Peace.